Beautiful. Okay. So you have this younger person here on the other side with dark hair, passed before his time. He looks pretty young. I'd put him 20s or I have multiple people come through always. So you know the game. All right, fine. You do this to yourself. Fantastic. Okay, so before his time, suddenly, unexpectedly, tragically, he gives me a sign for like a car accident, but it's really just a going, gone. And he goes, and I'm responsible for the going. Not, and I'm not saying he's not responsible for the gone, but like, damn. Like, and then I look at him like, what else did you think was gonna happen? He goes, I don't know. It almost seems like driving too fast because we're young and it's cool and it feels awesome. But you could die, you know? So it seems like, and then I have a hard time breathing and like a realization, like, oh shit, I think I crashed. And there's like a small realization before it's all over. So I don't think I meant to do that. I don't think I meant to crash, but I did like the feeling of being bad, of going a little fast. I did like that. Loved that rebel without a cause vibe that he has going on. All right. So does that make sense for you? Car accident was my cousin. Right. He was a little leaner. How old was he? He looks like 20. He looks a little older, but I think he's like 20s. 23, 25, mid-20s. Hello, abuela. Wow. Car accident was my cousin. Yeah, well, he's coming through for you, and he's okay, and he's at peace, and he's still around your energy. So your cousin's at peace. He's good. He just wants to let you know that he takes responsibility. What caused the car accident? Would also love to know. Now, is that who you want to talk to, or who else you want to talk to before we dip? Tell me who we're going on a tangent over. Likely Adam. Could have been multiple. He goes, Kay, don't know. It's like this. It's like, you give me an inch, I take a mile. You give me a new car, I'm going to drive too fast. Like, I didn't, it was ignorance. Not really thinking about who else is on the road. You want to go fast. There was when you first start driving, you don't always realize you can go right on red. You know? You don't always realize it. It's like if you're not told, how do you know? If you're not told, how do you know? And that's how I would identify him. But is there a specific person you want to communicate with, or you just want me to keep bringing through randos? I'd hate to get through 7 randos and you'd be like, no, I need to hear from this person. I have been on so long today, you're right. I've been on since 10:30 this morning. Grandma. What's Grandma's first name? I've been on for over 3.5 hours. But that's all right. What else am I going to do? I told you I'd be on for a couple hours. Okay, Jennie. I am a little bit exhausted, but I like this lady's energy. So honestly, it's going to be a good final reading, but I do have one more card reading after this, but I probably will be done taking readings after this. A little exhausted, but I mean, the readings come in perfect order. So I think it's a beautiful energy to kind of end on for mediumship readings. Anyways, so Jennie tells me this. She tells me it was all, she goes, well, it was basically all medical and we're just chasing it around, okay? And when we get this stabilized and this is good and we got this regulated now that's going to go somewhere else and that's going to be unsure. And she just makes me feel like, she goes, you know what, on a medical aspect, just seems like it was always something. And she tells me that she had a hard time getting around toward the end. She goes, no, that was one of the signs. It's like I'm totally fine. You were with her? I love this. So it was like one of the signs that things were toward the end was her inability to get around, or maybe she was bedbound in some way. But it went in steps. There was clear, oh, we can't fix this part. We can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. We can't just take her in, get it fixed, come out, okay? So it seems like something you've been maintaining. Maybe not even the same thing, but something we've been maintaining or patching up for a while. And then we just simply couldn't do that anymore. She talks about she goes, and you always smell so good. And she goes, Kato, she gets told that all the time. You smell good. You smell good. Oh, she does. And that's what I can smell. I can smell, even if there's 4, even if Stinky Pete's in the room, I can smell her, Kato. So, apple of her eye vibes as I get going. She talks about how her room was set up with a lamp and peacefulness. She goes, I couldn't do that, but look how nice that is. Could you imagine, Kato? You can't clean the house anymore, but your house just is magically cleaned. It's all about that last minute, And so she talks about everything you did, how you nurtured her, how even if she couldn't respond or didn't seem like she was there to appreciate it, it's like, when your house is clean and you're like, oh, this feels good, nobody breathe, That was the feeling that she was able to have. Oh, she goes, but unless you're going to breathe for me, I can't hang around much longer. So there's a unconsciousness to this. My eyes are not awake, but my energy is at peace still in the room. So probably, what'd she say about her lungs again? Like, if I can't breathe, there's nothing I can do about it. So she seems to be unable to communicate toward the end, but completely aware of what's going on. So the way her room was set up, the coziness, the people that were visiting her, and if anybody held her cold hands, Kato, they're always cold. And then she sticks them on me, and I'm like, hold on. And then she sticks her hands on me. I'm like, damn, those are cold. She goes, always. And even if you're holding her cold hand and letting her know that it's okay and she's okay and she can pass, she goes, I heard everything. I knew the way things were set up. I knew that someone had just visited me previously. Came in, came out. There was a male specifically that visited her that may not have been able to be there right there at the end like he would have liked or she would have liked, but things happen. But then she goes, yeah, but when you're done breathing, you're done breathing. And she passive COPD. So that makes sense. I mean, I didn't leave actually, so I am still here, to be honest. I've been here for almost 4 hours now, so, Well, never mind, I did it wrong. Oh, what'd you do? Sent in for card, you meant mediumship? Well, there's a option to upgrade. Just do the 1 card pull, and that should add and come out to everything if that's what you would like to do, my dear. Otherwise, card pull, unless you are not the person that sent in for the card pull. Anywho, so Jennie, was she unable to communicate at the end? I guess I'm back. Was she unable to communicate at the end? Just know that she heard everything, felt everything, saw everything. I feel like I can't tell if this is about somebody that was interacting at the end, but I feel like let people do what they want. Well, she's not gonna, who fucking cares? Well, he's never gonna, who cares? Who cares? All right? And so it's either somebody that, like, they didn't participate in her death as much as I wanted her to, and blah, 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 blah. Or it could be this is my current life, and I'm not being valued, and blah, 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 blah. Throw the whole man away. Just throw in the trash. Start over. It's that vibe. Throw it away. Who cares? Who freaking cares? I just can't make sense of this. For 6 years, throw it away. That's how I feel. I just feel like I need to say that to you. I feel much better after saying that to you, actually. I feel much better. Here.